started to make a documentary called Contrepreneur, and it is people telling you how to be successful doing these passive income streams.
Love you.
And it's all undercover filming, and what we've noticed is...
Go. Expose these fuck faces.
Exactly. But we weren't sure like how it would be seen. But we are just two idiots from Warrington now. I've got a clue even how to do an interview. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Well,
I'm going to help you.
So this started about 6 months ago when we were filming the Contrepreneur episode. We were going to an event in London, which Gary Vee was headlining in. It was a horrendous experience, and we were bored by this point because we'd seen the 1997 price over and over again. When we were in the crowd, Ian, as seen here, bet me that I couldn't get a meeting with Gary Vee. In the 5 seconds I had with him, I caught his attention by telling him our backstory, where we were at the moment, and what we had previously done in terms of sale of our old business and not really knowing what to do next. He asked me to send him an Instagram message as he wanted to hear more about this story. I sent him a direct message on Instagram 6 days later, no response. I sent him another direct message on Instagram 5 days after that, again no response. And then I sent one I think 3 or 4 days later after that. And by this point I was looking like that crazy stalker that would text you, "Did you get this, hun?" Them types of messages. But not one to be put off by someone ignoring me, I decided the best tactic would be to then contact or connect with people that were also around Gary and Vayner Media. So I went online, saw who was his right-hand man, his right-hand woman, who was his PA, who were the receptionists, and I connected with them on LinkedIn, and I also connected with them on Instagram as well. Still no response. This went on for maybe 2 to 3 weeks, and then one morning I was struggling sleeping, I couldn't sleep, and I thought, you know what, last chance saloon, I'm going to try and email Gary direct. Sent him an email and thought, that's it now, this is the last thing I'm going to do for him. And then 7 minutes later I got an email back from Gary saying, copying in 2 of the people that I'd already connected with on LinkedIn. I like this guy, let's arrange for him to have a meeting on site in New York, and the rest is history. Well, red lights and go.
I know, it's mad, isn't it?
So we're on our way to Vayner Media in New York City to talk to Gary Vaynerchuk about the Contrepreneur. Hit the music.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
The moment we've all been waiting for. It's been rescheduled once. Winnet versus Gary Vee, round 2. Let's go.
We're heading over to Vayner Media now. We have no idea what we're really doing.
No idea what they want to talk to us about or why they want to speak to us. It could be about the Contrepreneur. It could be because he's heard about the 11x Growth Con in Warrington.
Yeah, that is probably what it is.
Could be anything. Vayner Media. After about 2 hours of driving around the wrong way. So we set a business up in 2015 in January, and then our plan was a 3-year, $10 million. Like we'll build the business and sell it 3 years later for $10 million.
That was the plan?
Yeah.
And what happened?
We failed. We did it in 2.5 years. 11 million. Good for you. But then they said to us, we don't want to see you again. Here's your money, go.
Right.
So then we were out on our ass, and it was like, what do we do? We had all this money, thought we'd be happy, and it was fucking horrible.
Money is never happiness. The process is happiness.
Yeah.
You were most happy building it.
Well, yeah.
What do you think I'm doing here?
Mike enjoys the chaos, especially.
Yeah, I look like the chaos as
because you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
That means you're an actual entrepreneur.
Yeah. It's like
Got it? Like that's a true bred. Then everything else from there is entrepreneurial tendencies.
Yeah.
But unless you love it, unless you were 100% into the chaos, the unknown.
Yeah.
Like, then that's what entrepreneurship is, man. So it's good. The good news is this time you get to do it again.
Well, what we've done now is since we got the money, everybody was telling us what we should do and where we should invest.
This and that. Don't do any of that. Just do what makes you happy.
We had all these experts telling us what we should do with the money and that, and none of them seem to have actually invested their money in the thing they were selling. So then we started to make a documentary called The Contrepreneur, and it's people telling you how to be successful doing these passive income streams.
Love you.
And it's all undercover filming. And what we've noticed
Yes,
is
go. Expose these fuck faces.
exactly, but we weren't sure like how it would be seen, and
They'll be seen by the 1% that are smart as brilliant,
yeah,
the 50% that are not smart as not sure, and by 49% that it's going to be an interesting debate.
So we've got the same 6 plants getting up and rushing to the back of the room to sign up to the same calls by the same speakers at the same events, because we followed them all around the country filming these events, and we've kind of followed that process through. We've been threatened by people for, asking them questions about their business model and to show us some proof that they've achieved some of the things that they've achieved and stuff like that. And it's kind of taken off, and we're at the stage now where we're about to release the first episode, and that's kind of where we're at. But really,
You guys are good guys.
there's a lot of people convinced that they're good guys.
I know.
Like it blows my mind, but it's like they're
You know
part
why?
of a cult.
You know why? Not they're part of a cult. It's that they want to get rich quick.
Yeah.
You know how people are mad at the banks? Are you mad at the bank? Or should you be mad at yourself that you wanted to buy a house so big that you couldn't afford?
Yeah.
It's easier to blame the bank.
Yeah, of course it is.
The reason they like those guys and they think they're good guys is they're telling them what they want to hear.
Yeah.
I'm not telling them what they want to hear.
Yeah. Well, none
I'm
of them are on their
I'm
channel
for
either.
free not telling them what they want to hear.
Yeah.
They're for money telling them what they want to hear.
Yeah.
They won't think those are good guys forever.
Out in front of the right people to see it, because we think it's a
Why
real
don't you
strong
try to
message.
sell it to Netflix or Hulu?
That's the plan.
So let me help you.
How do we do that?
I'm going to introduce you to my agent at WME who does that for a living.
Brilliant.
Solid.
Meeting done, Gary.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you'd really do that, that'd be a massive help.
I'm definitely not joking.
Good.
Cool.
We think it could be Fine Festival for business.
I think it can too.
We didn't want to target any one particular individual because it's more of the
Yeah.
process.
We don't want it to be naming and shaming. It's more like exposing the.
So it's like, which
You know what
way
I
to
mean?
go with
You're
that?
going to have a problem.
People don't believe.
You're doing what you were making fun of before. Hey Rick, can you show me an example of your success? No. In essence, you're trying to do that because you're nice guys. I understand why you're not. I already can tell.
Yeah.
You're gonna probably need to, and so maybe you just need to decide who's the worst human of the bunch.
Okay. I know which one I'm going to go for.
Okay.
Turn off the cameras because I'm super curious.
So we've seen this now all over the country. I'm never going to do one of these events. We'll never do this price again. Well, we went and followed him to Birmingham 3 days later and watched him say the same price. The
I'm
same.
so proud of you.
We think that it's kind of got bigger than what we thought. We just thought it's something to do, give us a bit of direction for a year.
Yeah.
But now we're like, oh shit, this is huge. It's unregulated. This could blow up. But we are just 2 idiots from Warrington now. We've got a clue even how to do an Instagram ad. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Well,
Now I'm gonna help you.
We had a meeting with Gary Vee Vayner Media. It just goes to show that 2 dickheads from Warrington can force their way into Vayner Media and sit down in Gary Vee's office. Anyone can. If we're doing it and taking the piss, there's absolutely no reason why you can't have a chance like that. And I've seen since posting the video a lot of people saying I'm sold out or I'm a shill and all that kind of thing, but you've got to ask yourself, if you've got the opportunity to sit down with someone that runs a media company that does adverts for the Super Bowl, $300 million company, and you're trying to get a documentary out there to the masses, what do you think you're going to do in that situation? If he's got an opportunity to put you in touch with Netflix and co-produce some content with you, and then you can tap into his marketing team and his followers, you've got to be an absolute dick not to realise that's an opportunity you can't be missed. Like, what are the alternatives you're going to do there? Call him out in his own office? No one's going to see that.